Alright people, welcome to Farming Simulator. This is my first session since the patch 1.2 was released. Okay, so let's do some farming and let's talk about the patch. Oh my, the sounds were really increased. Okay, we can decrease now the vehicle sounds. Yeah, let's leave it at 30. Anyway, yeah, the patch 1.2 was pretty much released yesterday. The immediate change, as you can see, they improved the vehicle sounds. As you can, mainly outside the vehicle in the third person, which I care the most about, to be honest. I don't really care about the inside vehicle sounds. I don't care if it's too quiet. Other change: there is no grass distraction anymore. So if you run over the grass, you won't destroy it anymore. You can see over here. I can show you grass. Wait a minute, I did destroy it over here. Or didn't I? Let me check it. Because they said there is no more grass distraction. Or this is the old one that I destroyed before. Yeah, that is the old one, okay. Yeah, no more grass distraction anymore, for example. So yeah, and those are only few changes they made. There are even bigger changes, you will see soon. Okay, here we go. Why it seems like he's struggling so much? The fuck? It's also very strange. Weird. So yeah, anyway, other changes. Of course, the fabled landscaping tool was added. Yes, now it is in the game. What else is there? Of course, the prices, yeah. The prices no longer depend on difficulty. They are their own pretty much slider. And you can pick between easy, normal and hard. For example, you can pick the start from scratch difficulty and still have easy prices. I heard also the fuel price and whatnot will change on difficulty, so let's say this one was over 800k and it's now 428. Yeah, somewhere lower, that's for sure. I'll move a little bit because I can't really see over there. Yeah, this one was definitely lowered. It was over 800. But yeah, it was a ridiculous price for this field, and now it's a normal price. I think that was good change. That price didn't make sense for that field, to be honest. Over 400 is just about right. Also, prices for some crops were increased. Definitely the new ones, the oats and cotton. Yeah, they were shitty, and oats is pretty much at the canola level, and cotton is pretty good as well. They also increased slightly prices in the BJ as well. Yeah, speaking about the prices, I can just show you them, and then start unloading. There we go, and here are the prices. You can see the cotton prices. Yeah, where was cotton this high before? I mean the oats, not cotton. But yeah, look at the cotton. 3k. How much did we got? Almost 6k. And yeah, here are the prices. As you can see, finally there is hay added, which is great over here. Can leave on here. And as you can see, here are the prices. So yeah, this was increased. It's now 100 more. This was 100 and then 101. Pretty much, yeah, those are the same as per usual. This was increased by 100. It was increased by 79. Now, wood chips are still trash, it seems. Maybe they will rise. The eggs are not really great currently. Milk is, I guess, alright. So yeah. And here is the difficulty. The economic difficulty, easy. You can switch it to your liking, but of course I prefer easy. I mean, that was the only reason I pretty much started new farmer, or the main reason. Because yeah, otherwise I wouldn't start it, because if I knew the location was this shitty, the starting location. But I'll be starting new farmer on the Feldburn as well, because the location is much better. Yeah, a lot better. Yeah, landscaping is a little bit meh for now for me, and yeah, you need money for that, and I don't have money to spare currently because I'm saving for the sugarcane harvester, and then I want to buy field 12. So yeah, I kinda need the money, but I can show you the tool soon once we'll get back on the field. Alright. I mean, it's a nice little toy to have, and we should have that from the beginning, to be honest. Yeah, boy, that would help a lot. From what I heard, the save game should not have any major issues. The only issue the saving game might have is when you clear the trees, it will still say you can't place them. You can't place your like chicken or something there. This was a fix in the 1.2, but it only worked for new save games. And it's pretty much only a minor bug for me. But I don't really care. If I want like a large cow pasture, I know where to place it and whatnot. At this point. Or I will probably place somewhere over here. You'll see. So yeah. Okay, I promise you the last camping tool. Let's go. P shop. This is last camping. The shovel. Start. As you can see here we got uh, I probably should turn it on. Yeah, brush size, we can increase this by holding down mouse button. You can raise the ground. By holding down the left button you can lower the ground. Middle mouse button smooth, that doesn't really work for me last time, maybe it will work now. Flatten, that's interesting, that was on here last time, this new edition. So you can make the ground flat if you hold both mouse button. Of course the camera zoom, the obvious one. Here we can change the radius with the arrow keys. Change the brush strength with the left stick Q and E. This is really strange choice of the keys. Why didn't like add some other keys to that? Why? Really strange. I change the modification shape. You can change the modification shape. As you can see, you can have this one, like ball one, or this one. I prefer this one. Definitely better for flattening. Okay, and pretty much yeah, that's it. We can the next one is painting. Again, we can change the modification, as you can see, pretty much the same. And here we can change the ground type. So switching the ground type is with tab, as you can see. There are various forms like of concrete and whatnot. This is like dirt. You can see this grass. This normal grass. This should be like grass with like sandy or probably this texture over here. So yeah, you can pretty much rebuild roads and whatnot to your farm. So if you are one of these people, you can have a lot of fun with this too. So play with it on your own. I don't really want to currently waste my money and whatnot, and I will have to save before I do it, because yeah, you can do a lot of mistakes with this tool as well. I mean, it's not really that pricey, it's pretty cheap for what it used to be. But yeah, I don't want to flag up something on my save game. Not even in the beta 1.2, the baling missions were finally working for me. So, do we have some now? Not really, but I have baling mission on film 9, so maybe eventually there will one appear. If not, then whatever. Yeah, whatever indeed. It would be really nice to have one, because we never did any in this LP. And there are the new editions, so I wanted to do them. Oh yeah, like what? Why is it not picking up anything? And now we can see why. So yeah. Also, I don't know, did I already show you the new tractor that I downloaded from Mohab? The new edition is over here. Mach Lamborghini. It goes up to 260, I think. Yeah, 263. This is one of my favorite tractors from the previous games, because it goes 60 kilometers per hour. So it's pretty much like, if they don't count the GCPs only, that it was the only tractor that was going this speed, which is great. I really like this tractor. I don't know if I will use it in this LP, but probably definitely in the next LP. Large tractors that I want to use, that I really want to try, they are the big bikes. So yeah, we'll probably start with this one, and we'll go with twin wheels, of course, It's fucking big butt. And this guy, standard triple, yeah, definitely triple L. Holy fucking crap, but this would be nasty. Look at the horsepower. And the horsepower is fucking crazy. Like, what? Fucking 1100. Like, what the fuck, man? Ew. Seriously. It's crazy. Yesterday I was doing some in real life woodcutting, and today I plan to do. But yeah, I'm using just the regular saw, and not chainsaw. So yeah, it takes some time. Trust me on that. It really takes some time. But I had to get rid of some of the branches on our plum tree. I don't know if they have these plants have specific English name, but these are like the round plums, like very round ones. They are not very big. They are, we would call them probably small compared to some other plums. And when they are pretty much have you can't eat them when they are green. The next stage is yellow, which I usually like to eat them because they are really sour and I like the sour taste. And their final stage is red color, and they are very sweet in it stage, pretty much. Well, it's kinda like red with the purple, a little bit with the purple red, but it's mostly like red or dark red, we would call dark red maybe. But yeah, I prefer the yellow stage or yellow stage with the slight red like markings and whatnot. Yeah, somewhere between yellow and red stages is definitely my favorite stage of the plum. The plum was actually already in the garden when we bought this house and the garden. We already have several trees. The plum was probably one of the best one I would say that we got for with buying this house and garden. Or we got plum, few vines, two nut trees. What else? Those small little red berries. I think the black variant of them is called cassis. But are they called just red berries? Yeah, we got several trees of these red berries. Then we got also their white variation, like two trees of the, or well, they are not trees, they are bushes. So two bushes of the white variation. I really want the cassis, the black variation, but we weren't lucky so far with that one. It's always the bush always died or dried out almost. Yeah, we weren't lucky with that one, but I really want one because I love them, and they got shit ton of vitamin C as well. What is my own tree is pretty much that I take care of this. Is the blackberry bush. Well, not really, it's the blackberry bush. Well, it's not mine, but I always take care of it. And one that is 100% mine because I pretty much saved it for my neighbor's garden. Well, saved it. I was like, hey, will you give me this tree? And you got here like, I was like, oh, I was about to cut it down, but whatever, sure, whatever, take it. When it was young. So yeah, it was pear tree. Not pear tree. We got pear tree as well, so a small one, but What is it called? I can't remember the English name. The Georgia symbol. What is the Georgia symbol? Georgia state in the United States. Jesus Christ, I can't remember the name of that fruit. So yeah, whatever the Georgia symbol is. Why I can't remember the name? Georgia. What the fuck is it called in English? Still trying to remember. You probably know already. So yeah, that tree is completely mine. Not one of these that have big fruits, is the one with the small fruits. We have a few ones as well. And we got some small apple trees, a small pear tree. And whatnot. Then a bunch of berries that do not even know their names. Although I know this one of them, but I already forgot the name. But it's something berry again. Of course, the strawberries, but yeah, strawberries are pretty common. Like, who does not have strawberries in their garden here? Everybody does. Actually, strawberries are not definitely one of my favorite fruits. My sister loves them. But for me, I eat them, but they are not that great for me. My ex-favorite fruits usually... Yeah, I used to love apples and... what do you call them? Cherries, right, cherries. Apples and cherries used to be my most favorite, and currently I'm my most favorite cassis and blueberries. Although I don't mind cranberries as well. Yeah, they're pretty cool. And blackberries are fine as well. But yeah, cassis and blueberries are currently my two favorite fruits. Used to be apple and cherries, but I still love them. And of course, I have to mention the honorable mention are for the pears, because yeah, I love pears. Of course, there's other pretty much. What was good? My parents taught me and sister well taught. They pretty much, when we were a kid, called on for that. Well, not really for her, but you know, others say told us to eat pretty much almost all the fruits and vegetables, because a lot of kids, especially nowadays, have issues with eating the fruits and especially the vegetables. And we just pretty much love majority of them. Of course, there are some vegetables that I really dislike and wouldn't eat in, and would not eat them. But there is only few of them. But I really dislike those. Yeah, they are usually from the one vegetable family. At least two of them. Yeah, I don't know the English names, so... See, this is annoying. And I want to say something and I don't fucking know the English name for it. Yeah, that's why my English is not good. well, it's good, but it's not perfect, definitely. I mean, I can talk English just fine, but the problem are usually the names of the things, you know. And I don't know. I know many, but I still don't know even more probably. The like not common name like for these vegetables that you don't usually use in your daily English and whatnot. Of course, if English is a foreign language, there's no problem knowing the names of these things. Would be one of them like cabbage that I don't like, or cabbage is one of them I like. It's pretty much these vegetables are cabbage-like, yeah, cabbage-like. But I think I actually like the actual cabbage, or don't. I don't know. I have to check it out. But pretty much they are pretty much the same vegetable family as cabbage, or these fruits that the vegetables I don't like. Well, two of them that I. One of them is the one. Is like the small one, really small one, and it's kinda taste is really bad. The other one you can even like put it on the pan. And whatnot, but it's still not that great. But it's not like I hate that one. I actually would eat that one if I like nothing else to eat. I'll be fine with it, but I don't like it. But yeah, the other one, the small one, I fucking hate it because that is shitty. That is really bad for me. I mean, my favorite taste is pretty much, or taste. I like really spicy food. I like sour food, or vegetable and whatnot. Of course, sweet. Yeah, I love anything sweet, pretty much. And salty. Yeah, salty is fun as well. But here I am. Instead of the patch, I'm talking about some fucking food. I don't even know the name of it, right? Man, I will probably facepalm when I look off screen to see what kind of fruit is that. What kind of name is for that fruit that Georgia have as their symbol. I don't know why I always think about fucking pears. Yeah, not pear. Is it even pronounced pear? Isn't it pronounced like pear or something? I have to check that out as well. Yeah, fucking Georgia logo. A peach! Jesus Christ, yes, peach. Princess Peach, right? Yes, it's a peach. Right, fucking peach 3. Yeah, I couldn't remember fucking word peach. I know it's really similar to pear. That's why pear always have a pear on my mind, but yeah, it's obviously peach. So yeah, peaches. My father really liked peaches. Although word peach is really close to vulgarism in my language. So yeah, you rather not use it here. It's pretty vulgar, and I usually use it on the either woman or on the woman genitalia. But usually woman genitalia. Peach is pretty much it is something similar, I would say, to beach, but probably a little bit more vulgar, I would say. But pretty similar to beach. Yeah. Pretty similar to beach. Anyway, I'll be taking a break now. And I'll come back soon, okay? So, be right back. Well, it took longer than I expected.